You might see a little pop-up. Just click accept. Perfect. Okay, one more person entered. I'll just get them set up. Okay. All right, I think I'll get started here. Well, thank you everyone for joining the Intercultural Digital Hospitality Skills Accelerator Training Program info session. My name is Brianna and I work for Work BC Center West Shore and Souk. And we also have the Progressive Intercultural Community Services Societies team, PICS, they're also called, here that will go over their great hospitality skills training program. I'm very excited to hear more about this program. So we'll just get right into it. We'll get into the land acknowledgement. So Work BC Center West Shore and Souk recognizes the traditional territories of the Esquimalt, Songhees, Souk, Shanu, and Pachidat First Nations on which our offices are located, and we are proud to provide employment-related services to these nations. All right, so as mentioned, the PICS team will do their digital hospitality info session. First, I'll be doing a brief overview of Work BC employment services. And then after the PICS digital hospitality overview, we'll have a questions and comments section. And then also just to note, if you guys do think of any questions during PICS digital hospitality info session section, feel free just to put it in the chat box and we'll just get to them at the very end. All right, so what is Work BC Employment Services? Work BC Employment Services are free and available to all unemployed British Columbians who are seeking employment and are legally eligible to work in BC. Some individuals may be eligible for our services, such as those at risk of losing their current job or underemployed British Columbians with a disability. Work BC centers are located across BC. Ours in particular are in the West Shore, Langford area and Souk as well. And then our clients go all the way up to Port Renfrew. Work BC offers a range of services that support job seekers to improve employment readiness and to find or maintain employment. We also have a self-serve resource area that any job seeker can access, and that the self-serve resource area is throughout BC at Work BC employment centers. As mentioned, our resource center is open to all job seekers. So our resource center has computers, they have printers and a photocopy for you to use for your job search documents. We also have staff members that are dedicated to help out anyone who's using the resource center and able to help out if you have any questions. We also offer employment workshops. They range from career building, resume, cover letter, interview skills, and even financial literacy, and a lot more. So we have it on our website. You can check out our calendar. They're monthly, and we have a few virtual ones as well that we offer. We also will offer the wage subsidy program, which is designed to assist unemployed individuals or underemployed individuals to enhance their skills on the job. The wage subsidy assists employer when hiring someone who lacks all the necessary skills for a position by offering a percentage of your wages for up to 24 weeks. We also offer personal employment planning, which you work with an employment advisor to build a return to work action plan, and it helps you define your path to success. We also have job search report, which is basically help with work clothing such as boots or scrubs, tools, and short-term courses such as food safe or first aid. And it's available for those who are unable to afford it. We also have job sustainment services that can help you resolve any issues that may be impacting your ability to maintain employment. We also have a awesome newsletter called Job Links. So this newsletter goes out daily to our clients, and it offers local employment information as well as employment events and programs. So our upcoming events, we have an open house at our Work BC Center Souk. We just opened a brand new building on Church Road, and we're excited just to show it off and have the community members come to it. So that's out on November in Souk. And this, as mentioned, this session is recorded, so you can visit our YouTube page and you can check it out there. We'll also send it out by email as well. And we also have quite a few different info sessions if you want to take a look at them. And lastly, here's our contact information. Feel free to reach out to us if you're interested in Work BC Employment Services at our email here, or please feel free to give us a call or check out our website. Yeah, and we'll send out this information at the very end or after the event, I mean. And I think I'll hand it over to Maya from PICS. Let me just stop sharing.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. First of all, I'd like to thank every one of you to attend this program, and very, very special thanks to Work BC Employment Center as West Shore and Souk. Really appreciate that you've given us this opportunity. And if it's okay, I'll share my screen with you so we would all be able to see. Okay. Okay, so just a second before everything, we also like to do the land acknowledgement. We recognize that we are suited on the unceded traditional territories of Musqueam, Squamish, and the Slawonoot nations, and we are grateful to be on this land. Thank you. So first of all, you gave us this opportunity. Let us introduce ourselves as well. When we call Work BC Center, we usually call we are PICS, and for us, we are PICS. We are actually Progressive Intercultural Community Service Society. PICS was established in Surrey, in Lower Mainland, on 1987, almost 35 years ago. We are a charitable nonprofit organization with experience in community-based services, including employment, settlement, languages, family, and many more. We have more than 200 staff. We are all multi-ethnical, multi-generational, and multilingual. We have 5 offices, our head office in Surrey. We also have offices in Vancouver and Victoria as well. We have 2 senior housing in Surrey and 1 transition home for ladies, and of course, 1 child center. You can check our website at www.pics.bc.ca. And these are a couple of the programs that we are offering, like employment services, legal advocacy, volunteer opportunities, transition home, youth, settlement, educational training, childcare, and senior housing. And about us, the program that me and Olena, I'm so sorry that I didn't introduce my colleague before. Olena from Vancouver office as well is here with me. Both of us, we are from free training program. We are from government funded program. If you go to our website at www.freetrainings.ca, you would see our page with our previous program, with our upcoming program, active program. We have offered programs, as you might have heard before, as for instance, PBLMT, CWRG, STE. These are all fully funded programs that we provide in collaboration with colleges, other project holders, and you can check us, as I mentioned before, at freetrainings.ca. And the program that we are having today, we are introducing today, is Intercultural Digital Hospitality Skills Accelerator project. It is a big word. We usually refer to it as digital hospitality. So, as like all of our projects, it is provided by many multiple resources. Like one of us is PICS. The main project holder is Surrey Board of Trades, SBO, and the college that is providing the training is Western Community College. So all 3 of us are in collaboration to provide this program for the clients. So when hospitality comes to mind, there are different jobs. What are the first things that come to our mind? Are services, restaurants, hotels. Mostly there are hotels, but hospitality industry is a very growing, especially after the COVID era. it's been urged to have more employment in hospitality industry. Let's go check the areas that we are offering right now, like how you can find employment, like hotel managements. That comes from the very top, from hotel general manager to group sales to spa managers, from event planning. That is something that we saw a very rapid growth in it, like event planner, wedding coordinators, event managers. Of course, hospitality industry also included in food service, food operation, like chefs, cooks, beverage managers. And of course, another main things that from hospitality comes to mind is front of the house operations, like front desk, concierge, bellhops. So we have a big list of hospitality job occupation. So just to become familiar for the jobs that we are looking in the hospitality industry, there are many and there are variety of them. And it is actually very good industry for people who wants to grow, who wants to start from, for instance, entry level, and the growth in this industry is amazing comparing to many other industries that the growth is slower and sometimes impossible. But hospitality has variety of sections, and you can try and you can also grow faster. So for the course, as I mentioned, we are part of the project that we are recruiting, and the college also offer the training. This section that I mentioned as course curriculum, these are the areas that the college will provide training, like foundational digital skills, foundational functional digital skills, customer service skills, leadership and team management skills, intercultural competency, adaptability and resilience, problem solving and critical thinking, professional development, and career planning. The college has designed their curriculum around to cover all these 8 areas. So all the graduates would have
I already
understand. And sorry,
do
if
online
that is all
banking.
right,
So
please mute yourself, and I can answer your question in a very short while. And so these areas are the areas that the college will provide information and training, and once the graduates to have a good knowledge during the program. And if you like to have more details about the course models, here is what the college provided us with. The digital skills foundation and technological training is supposed to support clients, includes digital marketing, social media management. They also recognize that bookkeeping is a big part of in digital hospitality. So electronic bookkeeping would be also a part of curriculum. Transformational front of the house customer service, including sales and upselling, they are included in their curriculum. The use of HotelLogix hotel stimulation software and POS stimulation, so the students would be able to practically use them during the classes. And food and beverage customer service, as we mentioned, big part of hospitality industry is a food and beverage industry. And of course, introduction to event planning, as we mentioned before, it is a very rapid growing industry as well. Leadership and of course, management in digital world. These are more details of what Western Community College is offering during their curriculum. So in terms of a structure, there is going to be 6 weeks of classes. For this program, this cohort will start November 13. So you are going to have 6 weeks of training. from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. It would be online. And of course, it's going to be 3 weeks of practicum. What we mean by practicum is very similar to internship, that requires the students to have a hands-on experience, to get actually to the job, have an opportunity to work. And when they finish their practicum, they will be receiving their certificates. So their program includes both training and also in-person practicum. So just to let you know, let's talk about these two parts. I can answer your question later on. I'll give you more information, and then if you have more questions, we can discuss these parts as well later on too. The program that we offered, this is our third cohort actually. The first two cohorts started on October 3rd. It was for Lower Mainland residents. For cohort 4 and cohort 3, they both start November 13. They are for residents of Vancouver Island region and also Thompson Okanagan region. They would last until January 19, 2024. So, who is eligible for this program? Canadian citizen, PR residents, and of anybody who has work permit or a study permit. So basically, it is a very easygoing program in terms of eligibility. Almost many people are eligible for this program. What they require, college requires, is knowledge of English as well. But if you do not have grade 12 or higher, your English proficiency, don't be discouraged. This is going to be, the college gave us some room to be flexible, and we are actually interviewing the clients over the phone, and as long as that we can take the message across and they can understand English very well and we can communicate, then they would be eligible. So if you don't have your credentials ready, don't be discouraged and don't worry. You can talk us over and we will sort it out. And of course, since it is an online and virtual class, you need to have a working laptop and computer and with access to the webcam. So you would be able to attend the classes online. So who is this program ideal for? Of course, somebody who has previous experience in the hospitality field, somebody who likes to upgrade their skills in the hospitality industry, or somebody to look for a full-time job as soon as possible. So, as I mentioned before, let's go back. In terms of eligibility, I also want to mention this part as well. This is open to all, to full-time employees, part-time employees, casual employees, and unemployed participants. So this program, it could be for employees who are already full-time or part-time in the hospitality industry. They want to upgrade their skills. They want to go for another role. They want to expand their knowledge. They want to try different fields. So it is very good for full-time and part-time employment, and also or casual who are already in this industry, or somebody who is working in different industry but want to transition to the hospitality industry. But it is important that since this is a fully funded government, it should be for clients, for students who wants to stay in this industry and find a full-time job. We will help you, for instance, if you are currently employed, one of the things we do, we will help you to find practicum. So you will get a hands-on experience as well. So again, let's go back to this full-time and part-time. So one question could be, how can we attend the class if we are full-time or part-time? If we are in the morning, all the classes are 9 to 5. So what Western Community College did is, in case that you are part-time workers, you can negotiate that with college. We need to be clarified with college at the beginning that, for instance, you missed that portion of class, but you will have the exact same time during a different hours and they will accommodate. But all the curriculum should be the same and all the assignment should be completed. So that is what the Western Community College provides for full-time and part-time employees. So in case you are full-time and part-time, don't be discouraged and you can apply. And then we will talk and we try to provide you with support. So when you apply, this is the process that it would happen. You will go to our website. You will apply on our website. Remember, freetrainings.ca. You will find digital hospitality. Then your eligibility would be determined. We will check if, for instance, you are Canadian PR or work permit or a study permit. These things we want to make sure that you have. And then we probably give you a phone call very soon after your application, and we will talk or we will arrange a Zoom meeting with you. As I mentioned before, that the college doesn't require the English proficiency test, but as I mentioned before, we need to make sure that we understand each other and we get the points across. And then the selected candidates will be emailed about their English exam test. This part, we don't do that anymore because the college gave it to our side and we will determine that if the level of English is all right or not. So don't worry about the last part. And then we ask for your documents, and the documents are pretty easy as well. So this is the link that I mentioned before, freetrainings.ca. And when you go, it will go here to active programs, and you will see our program in that list, and you will click on apply now, and you will apply. You need just beforehand have a resume ready, so you would be able to upload your resume. It would be good if you can upload, for instance, your documents if you have any ready, your credentials if you have anything ready, and if not, no worries, just upload your resume. So, and this is our contact information. As you'll see here, Olena is here, I am here as well, Maya, and this is another colleague of ours, Angela. You can contact us for any questions, inquiries that you have, and we will get back to you very soon. So this is my time. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. And please let me know if you have any questions, any comments. I would be glad to answer it.
Yeah, so if anyone has any questions or comments for the PICS team, please feel free to put it in the chat box right now. Or if it's easier, you can unmute yourself and ask the question that way as well.
When the spot for this course will be open?
It is open right now. You can register any day now. So what about the closed work permit? So it is with open work permit, but with closed work permit, it depends. The best is if you would be able to send your work permit to us. If it is prohibited you from, for instance, working in a different region or working in a different industry, it depends. But it usually shouldn't be a problem. But from what they told us, it is an open work permit. But let's contact us and let us see the work permit, and we will discuss it with college and let you know. There is another question. Once we apply for the program, do we need to upload any documents? And when we hear back from you about admission decision? Yes. The program asks for 2 documents. One is your English proficiency, for instance, proof like grade 12 or any credentials that you have, and another is resume. If you don't have the English one, no worries, just upload your resume on both sections. So when you upload them, the application will go through. And as soon as you do apply for us, in 24 hours, we will contact
Hi, Maya.
you. Yes, yes. Yes,
Hi, I
will.
have a question. This is
Yes, please.
Aline. Can we upload like the official transcript? I just graduated from UVic. Can we
Yeah.
upload that and the CELPIP language test?
You have, of course, if you have it, yes, you can upload it to our system as well.
Yes, thank you. And how about the co-op or on-the-job training? What are the list of like the partners or organizations or industry that we will be partnering with? How does it work? Thank you.
So thank you so much for your question. What we offer for practicum, it is not like a co-op. It is called practicum, but it is very similar distinctions with a co-op program because in terms of it is unpaid. So in terms of practicum, we're going to have two choices. Because many of our applicants are in the same industry, for instance, hospitality industry, or they are working for customer service or retails, we can use those hours as the practicum, and the students will receive their certificate at the end of the program. This is for employed or part-time employed students that we recognize that they wouldn't have extra time to work and do that, and we use those hours as part of the practicum. For those who are unemployed or don't have the chance, we will help them to find practicum in the hospitality industry. What we mean by that, it very much depends on their resume and their background. For instance, for somebody who has been in hospitality industry before, it is easy to find, for instance, if they worked in a hotel, for instance, as a front desk assistant, we will help them to find again at front desk office in hotel if they have a work experience. But if this is your entering to the hospitality industry, we wouldn't be able to guarantee more than an entry level job. So, but we are helping to find practicum in customer service and retail. So it is good for clients, for students who are looking for a job or looking for work experience, and this is their entry level job. They will go to the Canadian work market with a certificate and also with a push for a working experience. And that is what practicum will offer and provide for them. I hope it answered your question.
Thank you so much, Maya. I was actually in the financial industry, but of course, not a Canadian workforce. And I would like also to try and transition to the hospitality industry. However, I can also see that I have transferable skills that I can also offer to the hospitality industry, like customer service, event planning. It was really a different industry, but there are transferable skills. How does it work? Are you going to match that also from my resume and then recommend to like your partners?
Definitely. First of all, I want to acknowledge what a great mindset you have, that you understand the transferable skills, that you understand that it is how transition works, and you are willing to work your way up. It is a great mindset. And yes, definitely, for many of us, starting with the Canadian workforce could be very challenging. And of course, what we have brought with us from another country would be recognized and would be considered as a transferable skills. Definitely. I encourage you definitely to apply with this mindset that, yes, when we have to enter a new industry, we need to start from down to up. But also acknowledge that in the hospitality industry, there is so much growth. So as long as you get your foot in, there is so much more that you can do, especially considering your background. So your growth might be faster than many others. But yes, I definitely encourage you to apply and see how it, we can talk more, for instance, over phone and see if it suits you, the type of the jobs that it will offer.
Thank you, Maya. That was helpful.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So let me ask, read one of other questions. May I know someone with this certificate do exactly will be the type of jobs and that it will provide? As I mentioned to Eileen before, it depends on your background. If you are entry level, again, it would be entry level. But if you are in the industry, would be in the industry. For instance, it might be for somebody who is doing front desk in a hotel, they require their certificate, for instance, if you want to get to the management position, because it adds extra certificate, they know about marketing. But for instance, if this is your first job again in Canada, we wouldn't be able to, for instance, during the practicum, provide you with the marketing job. This is not something that this program would be able to do. At this point, we can offer an entry-level job for people who are unemployed before. But the type of job, for instance, the title, it includes from front desk, concierge, hostess. These are all the jobs, even servers nowadays, they all need the digital knowledge for this industry, and this provide that as well. As I mentioned, it is a short-term certificate. It is in total 9 weeks in total. And closed work permit means that a person is only allowed to work under a particular employer and only one specific designation job position. Thank you, Ishika, for clarifying that. I appreciate it. So any other questions, comments? The cohort that we are offering for Vancouver Island, the one that starts November 13, unfortunately, we don't know when going to be the next cohort. And so the one that we are offering now will start in November 13. You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Is there a maximum amount of students or participants that you will take on?
Yes, actually, we can only recruit 25 people from Vancouver Island.
Okay. And is there a certain cutoff date that you would like to have applicants in?
It would be the best if they can apply as soon as possible. So we would have time to gather all their documents, because we need to contact them, answer their questions, and see if there's a good fit for them as well.
Fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah. If anyone has any other questions, feel free to pop it in the chat box or unmute yourself. I'll also be sending out a follow-up email to everyone with the link of the event, recording link, and then also contact information for the PICS team here. But yeah, and then if you want to follow up with them, you feel free to, or myself as well. Yeah, so we'll give it maybe a couple more seconds if anyone wants to put anything else in there. Oh.
And there was another question. Do you offer this course with a sponsorship or offer other hotels? No, and there is not a sponsorship between us. We will contact the hospitality industry sectors like hotels ourselves, but there is not a sponsorship, work collaboration with other hotels.
Awesome. All right. Well, if anyone doesn't have any other questions, we will end this info session today. I just want to thank, I think there is one more question.
Yes, for the schedule of training, can it be arranged early? Like the available time is only 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. For every day, it might be I doubt it. It would be very challenging because the college agreed to provide support and accommodation. But again, I honestly encourage everyone to apply online and get in touch with us directly and let us start the talk with the college, because I wouldn't be able to say, for instance, at general, but case by case, we might be able to have a better answer at least for you. So hope it helps. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I also wanted to thank you. Very great question. Really appreciate it. And again, thank you to Work BC at West Shore and Suk.
Absolutely. I think there's one more comment. Oh, was the session recorded? Yes, the session is being recorded, and we will send it out after so you can review it. Any of the other details, or if you came in later, you can see what you may have missed. But all right. Yeah. Great. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank
for
you so
attending.
much. Thank you.
to
Appreciate it.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Take care,
Thanks.
everyone.
Thank you for
Bye.
having us.
Bye.
Bye.